The Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency Philip Mpango, Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania.
My country stresses the importance of upholding the principles of transparency, equity, and objectivity in the process, so as to renew trust and foster inclusive global governance. We thank the Secretary General for engaging member states in this endeavor. Nevertheless, Tanzania reiterates Africa's position in the Security Council and calls for admission of at least 2 permanent seats for Africa with veto power, as articulated by the Zuluini Consensus. Tanzania also joined other countries of the Global South in demanding urgent and comprehensive reform of the global financial system. While we support the outcomes of the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development held in Seville, Spain this year, we renew the call for scaling up long-term concessional financing, revising sovereign credit rating frameworks, and rethinking debt sustainability assessments in order to unlock capital for investment in infrastructure, education, health, and climate adaptation. We reiterate our demand for increased voice and representation of Africa in the governance structures of the IMF and the World Bank. These noble demands have gone unheeded for a very long time and must be addressed now. The big elephant in the room, suffocating progress, is an estimated financing gap of $4 trillion per annum. Nevertheless, Tanzania remains committed and has made strides in implementing the 2030 agenda, with overall performance estimated at 60%. Examples include SDG 3, where maternal mortality declined from 750 deaths per 1,000 live births in 2000 to 104 in 2022. For SDG 6, access to clean and safe water increased in both rural and urban areas from 32 and 55% in 2000 to 79.9 and 94% respectively by 2024. On affordable clean energy, SDG 7, the number of villages connected to electricity increased from 8,587 in 2000 to 12,318 in 2024. Only 15 villages remain without electricity. However, significant challenges remain, especially on environmental sustainability, that is SDGs 13, 14, and 15. In his last speech to the United Nations General Assembly prior to retirement in 1985, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, the founding president of my country, articulated the principle that, and I quote, "To be silent when we see danger, to refrain from attacking policies which are seen as contrary to the interests of peace and justice, to do these things would be to surrender our freedom and our dignity. That we shall never do." End of quote. Tanzania also reminds the international community that increased military spending on research and manufacture of weapons for money is tragic and morally wrong. It obstructs the quest for peace in the world and takes away an enormous amount of resources that could have been used to propel sustainable development and prosperity for all humanity. I thank you.